Hi, I'm Lizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another feeding frenzy for A Course in Weight Loss. You just about hit me in the face with that book, it looked like. Yeah. Now you made me forget. Where in the world are we? Lesson 6? 7? 6?
6. Lesson 6. Build a relationship with good food.
I need to build a relationship with you or something. Trying to hit me with a book.
I didn't. What do you think about this one?
You're such a smart ass. It was hard for me. Now, let me just get down to it.
Okay.
Hard.
Why?
Hard.
Why?
Because it was this one, at this point, when I realized this is deeper. This is really an addiction for me. And it was a whole lot deeper. But, you know, we're doing the 10-day food challenge at the same time.
Right.
So I had a double whammy going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing them with the emotional and everything that's bringing up, but at the same time, we're doing a challenge where I am challenging myself to stay away from. Not doing without, but challenging myself to do something different.
And she's saying go ahead and have the chocolate cake.
And she's saying going on and to have it. And the 10-day challenge, I'm deciding, no, I'm not going to. So, I've got a battle of wills going on here. I mean, a real battle of wills. I spent several days honoring the need to cry and be pitiful and whatever else came up. And you're just...
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
You keep your mouth shut. Thank you. You'll keep friends that way. But I needed the time. I really needed the time. But this is hard stuff. It is really hard stuff. Right. You didn't have as hard a time. Why is that?
I did not. Why is that? Well, I've been through this before. So I dealt with some of that then, but I don't remember it being that hard before either. I think it's just a difference in who we are.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a difference in... For me, the light bulb has gone off with the smaller portions. And I've never been able to do that before. And I'm not sure why that's really clicked this time, but it really clicked for me when David told us to keep it to 300 or 400 calories at one sitting. Excuse me. And that because any more than that puts weight on it. That just made sense to my left brain. And it only takes that much to fill me up. I mean, I'm satisfied with that much. So it's just sort of clicked with me. Why am I not having the trouble? I don't know. It's been easier.
Well, I think it's because you're not an emotional eater. Like I was.
I'm not.
You know,
Yeah.
I truly was. And that was literally, it was my go-to drug. It was what I would use to escape whatever pain was going on.
And mine's coffee, and it's okay.
You ought to have to challenge yourself to give that up.
I can do it. I've done it before, but there's no reason.
Well,
I don't put anything in it.
So. I want to live longer, so keep your coffee. But it was the same. It was, those couple of days were probably as hard, and this is saying a lot, it was as hard as trying to quit smoking cold turkey. And I almost had to put myself in the same frame of mind to get through some time.
Wow.
You know, some difficult time there.
Wow. Well, you did good.
I did do good.
You did.
I do good. And you're still here, and you don't have any bruises or anything you need to report, so I think you're okay.
So tell me.
My kids still like me, so.
Some of them.
Oh, that was wrong. That's wrong. Sorry. That was wrong. Go on, let your true colors fly. Just go ahead. Let your true colors come out. Go ahead.
You know I'm
Let everybody see it. Go ahead. Of course I know you're teasing.
How was the trip to the grocery store to pick out a piece of fruit?
Oh my God. Well, if it hadn't have been just on the tail of coming back from the grocery store, I'm thinking, seriously?
Right. We had just bought the plate and the knives and the forks and set it up on the altar. We finally got...
And we get into this lesson and go back to the grocery store. I'm thinking, I look at you and I say, you know what? This book is costing us more gas money than anything else. After I let that thought go, okay, we tell the kids we're going back to the store again. I was kind of embarrassed to tell them, you know, well, what are you going to get this time? You know, they're thinking, you just got back. What are you doing? I didn't want to tell them, just a piece of fruit. Okay, but that's what we did. Yep. We just went to get a piece of fruit. So the whole time there, the whole way there, I'm thinking, I'm going to the store to get just a piece of fruit. This is ridiculous. Okay, I don't see how this is going to be any further, but okay. I'd signed up for it. I'd agreed to try it. Okay. I had decided I'm going to put everything into this, so I'm going to do it regardless. So I went to the grocery store to get the fruit. So what about you?
That's it? You're going to stop there?
Well, I was going to give you time to talk.
I'm with you. I went to the store and got a piece of fruit.
Well, did you say the same thing, or did you?
I thought.
Did you have a different take on it?
Well, a lot of it seems silly to me. It's just silly, but that's me with no heart. I mean, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna stick to this, and I'm gonna do what it says to do. I did, however, find it fairly fun to look for that perfect piece of
Really?
fruit. Yeah.
Did you? Did you have in mind what you were going to get?
My favorite fruit is a banana,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to get a banana for this because I knew it had to sit on the altar, and I didn't want it to get icky. And so I got an apple because that's my next favorite.
Did you shop in the GMO section or something?
No. I did not. But apples are prettier than bananas to me, so I wanted a pretty piece of fruit.
Okay.
To sit on the altar. So I got a nice, big, beautiful apple. I like apples. Yeah.
I got an orange. It wasn't my first choice. My first choice was a peach.
Right.
But they're not in season now. So I chose an orange. Now coming back here, and it said, all right, now wash your fruit. And I thought, okay, well, I'd normally wash a piece of fruit before I eat it. And then just sit and look at it. And I thought, why? Why? Okay, so I'm going to sit and look at this piece of fruit. And you asked me something like, okay, is it making any difference? I'm thinking, is it supposed to?
So can I tell my perspective?
Yes, please.
You're sitting looking at the fruit. You're looking at it, and the longer you look at it, the madder you get. I thought, she's going to throw it at me. You're looking at this orange.
I thought about it.
You're looking at this orange, and I'm saying, okay, is it getting any prettier? And you're like, no.
I was going to find a purpose for it, though. You can feel that from across the room?
You were saying, so what's this supposed to do? Anyway, and the longer we sat there, the madder you got.
Well, I guess it didn't help to do this one on the heels of the other one without letting a little bit of time go
And then
by,
you asked me, you said, when is this supposed to get better than pizza? Oh boy. We're doomed. And from that point on, you wanted pizza. Man, nothing else would do.
It's exactly right. I still want damn pizza, And it's still the orange. I'm still not there yet, I guess, because the orange does not look better than that slice of pizza yet, okay?
Okay. All right, but we got through it.
But we got through it.
Okay, and then we put it on the altar.
And we did put it on the altar.
And what
and for the next several days, it just mocked me. It literally mocked me. It was like, I look at it and go like, shut up. It was almost like it had taken on a personality of its own, And I just didn't want to look at it.
Okay, well, what about the ritual of putting it on an altar? Did that do anything for you?
In the moment, no, it didn't.
Okay,
Really,
all right, I get that. In the moment, but what about now?
I'm getting there. I get that it's a representation of. It's not, that's the point. It represents the perfection in what is already given, what's natural. And I get that, I didn't get that in the moment. It was mucking the hell out of me in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, too, is how I got through the worst part of this. As far as the cravings go and wanting to escape the feelings that I wanted to escape, I think I got through it the same way that I got through smoking. In the really, really bad time, when the the craving was intensely high. The nicotine level had dropped in my system, and I really wanted it badly. And then you throw in something that really made me upset. I went back to that moment when I thought I was pregnant, and I had, a child here, and I thought, I can't do that to that child. So in that moment, getting through the worst of this, I went back to that thought. If I protect myself the same way as I would a pregnancy, that's what I'm really doing here. I need to be as mindful of myself as I would a new child. I am birthing a new me, the thin me, and I need to protect her as much as I would a brand new life.
Wow.
Because that's really what I'm birthing here, is a brand new life.
That's right.
So that thought and holding onto that thought is what got me through those really bad, horrible days.
Wow. That's
so
good. That's good. So for me, I didn't see much use in this when we were doing it, and even putting it on the altar. And I thought, well, it's nice that the plates aren't empty. I mean, I thought that was a little better. But now I have to say that looking at it the last day or so, I walk by it and I think, wow, that's really pretty. They're really pretty.
They really
pieces of
are.
fruit,
They
and
really
they're
are.
big and they're luscious and they're lavish. And I think, and then you made fruit salad, and I mean, it's good stuff. And I think, wow, God made such different flavors in different pieces of fruit. And they're beautiful and they taste great. And, it's just hard to improve on that.
See, I haven't gotten there yet.
Well,
Last night I was thinking, well, if I get hungry, there's a snack.
But it was fruit.
But it was fruit, exactly. So, progress. Now, there have been a couple of times I have been tempted to go get that damn pizza and put it on my plate. I'll just have you know.
Yeah.
Because I would have been, in the moment, more appreciative of a sliced pizza laying there on that plate, I could have admired that. Oh, yeah. Well, it wouldn't have lasted long. I had to take a picture. But, yeah. So I'm not quite to where you're at yet, but I'm getting there.
Well, good. Good.
At least now I'm thinking of it as, oh, look, if I get hungry, there's a snack.
Okay, so this is not my favorite lesson, but we made it through it. We did it. We're done.
Thank you, God.
And hopefully they don't get worse. It was hard.
It was hard. But it was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was
good stuff.
Because through all of that, I am birthing my new life.
Yeah, and I think I'm a slow processor anyway, but I think as we process this over the next couple of days and weeks, it'll make more sense, and hopefully anyway.
If not, you have a snack.
A snack. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Shrink.
Shrink.